Since my video on the new Megamind movie and show, I looked into how other people felt. I found what I expected. People hating on the movie, saying because of the downgrade of animation, the basic story and everything, I expected that. But another reason why I like the Megamind thing is they didn't do the same thing what Pixar did with Incredibles 2. Because Incredibles 2, the reason why I really don't like the Incredibles 2 is because they just copy and pasted the original movie, whereas like they had plenty of time to make an original story, original everything. Because they made superheroes illegal again. Where it doesn't make sense because within the movie, the beginning of the first one, it was illegal and then became legal towards the end. So why would you make it illegal again? That doesn't make sense. And also, the hypnotizing character, whereas the Mrs. Incredible knew about the hypnotizing thing, knew that the looking at the thing would hypnotize her. So whenever the goggles came in, she could have closed her eyes the whole time. And then because she's really good at superhero, she could maneuver around while closing her eyes. Yeah. And then what another reason why I'm kind of skeptical on that situation, because those things clearly would have like some kind of battery, which would be a limitation of it, unless it was like solar powered, whatever, or something, it would have a limitation. So once the battery drains, runs out, like dies, then no longer hypnotize. And also, it's a technology thing, so it could break. So that would be another thing. So there's too many things that could happen that would just destroy her plans. That's another thing, yeah. So the reason why I like the Megamind thing is it continued continued from the movie, explaining what's happening, why things are happening, so on and so forth. And also, the Doom Syndicate was established in the video game, which was connected to the movie. The only thing that they changed was the Doom Syndicate's members. They changed the powers, changed some of the characters, and I think they did that because people didn't really play the game, so it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, they didn't take that concept out of the blue. You know, they didn't just make up the concept. They had it within the thing. That's the thing. And also, that's the reason why I preferred the Megamind thing over the Incredibles thing. How I like the Megamind stuff, the new stuff, and how I hope they continue from here, because they weren't really lazy on this. Even though, of course, it's a low budget and it wasn't like a big thing. They treated it as a better thing than how Incredibles treated the sequel. My opinion, at least. My opinion, if they were planning on... it was obvious that Incredibles 2 wasn't planned at all. Because if the sequel of Incredibles was planned, they could have made it make sense in a continuation thing. They were pretty much forced to make a sequel because people wanted Incredibles 2 whenever Pixar was doing sequels with Cars 2, Cars 3, and all that stuff. And obviously Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and all that. They were making sequels finally, so that's why that's the case. And that's why I like the Megamind better than Incredibles 2. So yeah.